Combining podcasts with YouTube Music took two products that were pretty alright and made both YouTube Music and the podcast experience both worse. My intent here is not to complain about Google's sometimes capricious-seeming end-of-life decisions about applications. Google makes a lot of applications. Many don't deserve to live. The social network graveyard is particularly well-populated. Google Buzz, Google Friend Connect, Google Plus, and Orkut. Remember Orkut? Forget about it, and rightly so. Anyway, Google got it into their heads to consolidate podcasts with music. Maybe not a bad decision. In the abstract, other music platforms are starting to include podcasts. The problem is that podcasts are a distinct media category from music. The first effect this had was to put podcasts a couple more touches farther away from the front screen of the application. The way this was done was particularly terrible. The first place I'd look for podcasts would be down in the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen, but that's already crowded. There is a candidate for being kicked out of the navigation bar, the Explore button. Why isn't that next to the Search button at the top of the screen? You can get to the podcasts via the Library button in the navigation bar, and that's fine if a little less obvious than having a first level button. So, what was the solution they came up with? Now I have a podcast button mixed in with the musical mood buttons near the top of the screen. How much sense does that make? Now the buttons read Energize, Workout, Podcasts, Feel Good, Relax, Party, Commute, and so on. They made a hash of the moods and make you wonder why our podcasts are there. If you hit that button, you go to the first screen of podcasts, which is no longer a list of new podcasts, but categories like Your Shows at the top of the screen, followed by Your New Episodes, neither of which is a list, but a big graphical title of just one or two of the items in that category, and why can't those my shows just be represented by new episodes of my shows? I could go on about small ways that the UI got distorted by this change, but that is beside the point. The results probably originate not from bad design — Google has plenty of great designers — but from deadline pressure, and that's where the project management angle comes in. Product managers, too. Had the product managers been empowered to say, we can't do a good job of this in the time allotted, and the project managers were there to back them up, the outcome could have been that this could all have just been pushed out another 6 months and done correctly. Someone valued being on time over being good.